Google has been rumored to be working on something pretty big, and turns out it's something for us humble people in the video game market. I honestly didn't see this coming. We've got Amazon over there making their own MMO, and now we've got Google entering in with potentially a game streaming service that works through your browser, which to me is insane. In fact, the footage on screen now is actually a test run that Google released of Assassin's Creed Odyssey running at 1080p at 60 FPS, which I gotta say is no easy feat. Now, we haven't got any numbers on the latency this service has, but I would hedge a bet though, because it's Google and they're pretty substantial, that it's going to be playable, at least for single player games. And this isn't some new technology that we've never seen before. In fact, if you guys remember this wonderful existence of a service called OnLive, it was a subscription-based service that allowed its members to stream games, even great-looking ones like Crysis, across the internet at playable resolutions without too much latency. The primary issue was that it was being marketed as this console device, right? And not as a way to play higher-end games on a lower-end PC. You could download OnLive onto your PC and play games, but they really wanted you to purchase this little Apple TV looking box that played games on it, and they gave you a controller, because I don't think they were making that much return on the subscription service. Actually, I did read another article that said they weren't even making that much return on the box itself. Wow, they really messed up, huh? Actually, here are some numbers I found from an article. OnLive never made any money, and it was burning through as much as $5 million a month. As Perlman, the CEO of the company, himself explained during the fateful all-hands meeting, great name, the company had deployed thousands of servers that were just sitting unused and only ever had 1,600 concurrent users of the service worldwide. That's a big boy F. $5 million a month and only 1,600 concurrent users. Jesus, man. One of the compelling features of the software was this demo system that OnLive used for some of its games. I myself probably played like a good 3 hours of Darksiders 2. By just playing like the limited amount of time it gave you, and not like 3 continuous hours on 3 different levels. It was 3 segmented hours on the exact same level. Oh my god, I was a dumb kid. Anyway, because of this demo feature, many people didn't bother paying for the service, or they just used it to check out a new game, or just test out this new technology. They just want to witness it for themselves. That was the past. This is now. Google have thrown themselves into the exact same idea. However, it's Google, so I don't think they're gonna want to make profits as soon as possible. They don't need to make profits as soon as possible. Google already has servers set up worldwide for a variety of their businesses. They already have the infrastructure for this. All they would need to do is expand it to ensure their game streaming would be pretty solid. They're already looking for testers and giving them the ability to play the entirety of Assassin's Creed Odyssey for free on Google Chrome. Now, obviously, the streaming content won't really work if you buy every single game that you want to stream. That would be painstakingly annoying. Instead, I think they're probably going to take a similar approach to OnLive in that they're probably going to make this subscription service. Xbox is already working on their own streaming service called Project XCloud that will stream games to your PC, Xbox, and even to your tablet or smartphone, which I think is a little bit of a step ahead than what most people were thinking. This seems to be Xbox's big push for next-gen tech, and Sony hasn't announced a similar service as of yet. Xbox and Sony do, however, have their individual game subscription services. Xbox having Game Pass and Sony having PlayStation Now. Now, the big difference between the streaming subscription service and the ones that exist now is just that the games aren't streamed. You just gain access to them and you can download them onto your console. But I'm thinking Xbox implementing this Game Pass feature, this Game Pass subscription, in conjunction with streaming is definitely going to be the future for them. And you might be wondering, wait, we've seen this potential technology on online before, right? OnLive existed back when 360 was a thing. Why didn't they implement this feature sooner? Well, that's because of all the money the consoles are just making from their hardware sales. Microsoft/Xbox don't thrive because of game sales. They thrive because they sell a lot of consoles. And if they had an excellent game streaming service similar to OnLive, they wouldn't have sold the Xbox One X. They wouldn't have sold the Xbox One S either, because no one would have needed it. However, the next generation of consoles is going to port with 4K on day one, and if I were to guess, streaming will probably only go up to 720p or 1080p due to the latency it would cause if they went any higher. Which would mean Microsoft will be able to grab all their initial sales from consoles from people that wanted a new console with upgraded graphics, and they would still be able to monetize the current console market, that is the Xbox One X, when the new consoles come out by using Game Pass and streaming. And any new consoles that come out after the base model will obviously be bought by people who want hardware upgrades, because because that's who's buying them anyway, right? If you bought an Xbox One on day one and you're perfectly fine with it, you don't really care about 4K, you didn't go out and buy Xbox One X. You didn't care. You kept playing on your regular Xbox One. So it's not like you're losing a big chunk of people by offering the streaming on 1080p. And Xbox has been like kind of working behind the scenes to implement the streaming software. They already have a kind of local streaming system where you can stream to your PC from an Xbox. You can play your Xbox games on a PC with a controller. So the way it works, it's not exactly the best thing ever and the quality isn't great, but if you have the Xbox app on your Windows system, you can open it up, you can play Xbox games through your PC. Like, it'll stream it. It's not downloaded on your PC, but they also have Xbox Game Pass games that have Xbox Play Anywhere. And Xbox Play Anywhere basically means you can play an Xbox game on PC or on console. You don't have to exclusively play on Xbox, which I think is a great feature. And I think it's sort of going to create like this cloud of interactivity between PC, tablet, and Xbox. I think that's what Microsoft wants. They want you to be able to access their games wherever you're at and really give you the freedom to play however you want. And I think that's actually really great because it's honestly a win for everyone involved. Game Pass currently runs for about like what, $10 a month, and it gives you access to like a plethora of games, like 100 plus games. Not to mention the next gen consoles will probably already be backwards compatible off the bat if you stream Xbox One games to the next gen consoles. I actually wish more developers implemented this subscription based program. It's actually one of the highlights of EA, and I know people they're like, oh, EA's horrible, and I never disagreed with that. I never disagreed with that, but I gotta give them credit when it counts. The EA Access program and the Origin Access program are actually quite worth the price. You get access to older but still relevant games for around $5 a month, and they usually all come with DLCs and premium editions. Streaming and game subscriptions seem to be the next step in video games, and it means more access for us in the market and loyalty towards whichever subscription service you buy into. I think it's for the better, but what do you guys think? Leave a comment if you guys don't agree with this new streaming service, if you guys would rather still play on disc or still play on digital games. One more thing, if you guys could do me a favor and check out my Twitter as well. I post, you know what, don't follow my Twitter. But no, follow my Twitter. You guys can always, talk to me about game stuff on there as well. You don't have to necessarily do it in my comment section, but I'm always open to new opinions. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.